Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to News Around, your premier destination for the most in-depth analysis and exclusive insights into the lives of the stars who capture our hearts. If you are seeking the truth behind the headlines, you have arrived at the right place. Before we unravel the emotional tapestry of today's story, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a beat. For those who wish to support our independent journalism even further and gain access to exclusive perks, please consider clicking the join button below to become a privileged member of the News Around family. Your support empowers us to bring you these detailed reports. Now, let us delve into a narrative that has left the Turkish entertainment world holding its breath, a story of tears, silence, and a love that perhaps refuses to fade into the obsidian night. It was a scene that transpired in the fragile twilight of a grueling filming day, a moment so raw and unguarded that it left witnesses utterly speechless, effectively shattering the illusion that the past remains buried. While the collective consciousness of the public had largely accepted that the romantic chapter between Sıla Türkoğlu and Halil İbrahim Ceyhan had concluded, recent imagery has emerged from the shadows to challenge this narrative, suggesting that the book of their shared history is far from closed. The incident occurred as the production lights dimmed. Sıla, having shed the glamour of her on-screen persona, was seen departing the set in casual attire, stripped of makeup, attempting to navigate the periphery to avoid the prying eyes of the press. However, the lens of a camera, often an intruder in moments of sorrow, captured a heartbreakingly human instant, the actress hurriedly wiping a stream of tears from her cheek with the rough sleeve of her sweatshirt. There was a profound eloquence in her silence, a narrative written on her face that no dialogue could possibly match. When a concerned production assistant breached the distance to inquire about her well-being, Sıla's response was a mere whisper, fragile as glass, "I cannot speak right now, I am sorry." This fleeting vulnerability might have been dismissed as the residue of a demanding profession, yet the context surrounding this event has ignited a firestorm of speculation. Precisely because, merely hours prior to this breakdown, Halil İbrahim Ceyhan had curated a digital message on Instagram that seemed to echo across the physical distance between them. He posted a melancholic melody accompanied by a caption that struck a chord in the hearts of thousands: "Some emotions never die, they just learn to hide better." This brings us to a crucial question for you, our vivid News Around community. Do you believe in telepathic connections between former lovers? Do you think Halil's post was a coincidence, or a signal sent into the ether for Sıla to receive? We want to hear your theories in the comments section below. And while you are there, let us know which other Turkish stars you would like us to investigate next week. Your feedback shapes our content. The timing of these two events, the digital confession and the physical breakdown, prompted fans to immediately begin connecting the invisible dots. Was this mere happenstance, a trick of fate? Or was Halil attempting to transmit a coded message to a heart he once held dear? A source deeply embedded within the production hierarchy revealed that Sıla had indeed filmed a particularly harrowing emotional scene that day. However, this insider noted a distinction that is crucial to our understanding. The emotion displayed transcended mere acting. It appeared as though the fiction had pierced through to a very real, very raw wound within her. Furthermore, it was disclosed that during an intermission in the filming schedule, Sıla had sequestered herself within the sanctuary of her dressing room for over an hour, explicitly forbidding entry to any personnel, a behavior quite unlike her usual professional demeanor. Adding another layer of complexity to this unfolding drama is the perceptible shift in Halil's public persona. Observers noted a stark change in his attitude during a recent interview when the inevitable subject of his relationship with Sıla was broached. Instead of a dismissive deflection, he offered a forced, almost painful smile, stating, "She will always be someone special to me. Some stories cannot be erased so easily." These words, heavy with nostalgia, have acted as oxygen to the embers of hope held by fans who dream of a reconciliation. The digital landscape has since been inundated with forensic analyses of their interactions, with one fan poignantly commenting, "I witnessed the footage of Sıla weeping, and my heart shattered. It is undeniable that she still harbors deep love for Halil." Conversely, skepticism remains a healthy counterbalance, with others suggesting we must not presume to know the private battles of public figures. Just as the dust seemed to be settling on that emotional evening, The following day delivered a plot twist that no screenwriter could have devised. Sıla arrived at the set at an unusually early hour, her eyes shielded from the world by dark sunglasses, accompanied closely by her personal representative. In a stark departure from her typically warm disposition, she offered no greetings and studiously avoided eye contact, even with her co-stars. A crew member was overheard whispering, "Today is not the day to approach her. The sorrow is still radiating from her." Yet, the true shockwave arrived in the afternoon. Halil İbrahim Ceyhan, who had no scenes scheduled and was not expected on the premises, arrived unexpectedly. His entrance was not casual, it was driven by an urgency that was palpable. Witnesses report that upon crossing the threshold of the studio, his first words were a direct inquiry regarding her location. "Is she okay? Where is she?" The genuine concern etched onto his features dismissed any notion of indifference. Minutes later, the unthinkable happened. The two engaged in a private, behind-closed-doors conversation within Sıla's dressing room. While the dialogue that transpired within those four walls remains a secret held by the silence of the room, a wardrobe assistant divulged that the meeting lasted slightly over 20 minutes. When Halil finally emerged, the evidence of emotional tribulation was visible, his eyes were unmistakably wet. Sıla, for her part, remained unseen for the remainder of the working day. Naturally, social media erupted into a frenzy. The hashtag #HalilYSyla became a trending topic, carrying the weight of thousands of hopeful messages declaring that their connection is undeniable and unfakeable. Even international fans began translating the news, elevating this personal moment into a global phenomenon. Halil fueled this fire hours later with a cryptic, poetic post, a black and white photograph of a falling leaf captioned, "Even the coldest autumns have their beauty." It was a metaphor that many interpreted as a reflection on his relationship with Sıla, something undergoing a season of change, yet retaining its inherent worth. Meanwhile, an older interview of Sıla resurfaced, wherein she stated, "Sometimes, what breaks isn't meant to end, but to become stronger." These words now resonate with a prophetic power. However, amidst the romance and the drama, we must also address the cynics. Some media outlets have floated the controversial theory that this emotional turbulence is a strategic fabrication designed to boost the project's ratings. Yet, the loyal fanbase of NewsAround and the actors themselves have risen in defense, arguing that the pain visible in their eyes is too visceral to be a marketing ploy. The production team, seemingly overwhelmed by the media circus, has reinforced security to protect their stars. But as an insider wisely noted, what is transpiring between Sıla and Halil is a force of nature that cannot be hidden for long. That same night, Sıla posted a literary quote that felt like a silent scream. "It is not the end that scares me, but not having said everything I felt." Are we witnessing the rebirth of an interrupted love story, or the final echoes of unresolved grief? The puzzle pieces are laid out before us, the tears, the secret visits, the cryptic messages, and the undeniable chemistry that lingers like a ghost between them. Only time will reveal the true picture of Sıla and Halil's destiny. We will continue to monitor every development, every whisper, and every glance to bring you the truth. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please do not forget to hit the like button and share this video with fellow fans. And remember, if you want to support our channel and help us keep NewsAround growing, click the join button to become a member today. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your hearts ready. Goodbye.